Hello dear participants, welcome to this online LMS course on Single National Curriculum for the subject of Science by Qaid Lahore. Here I am Anisa Walai. This presentation is going to cover this section on lesson planning, and what we are going to do is to have a look as to why we go about planning a lesson. We'll create an empty lesson plan per forma, and then having done that, and what we will do is to fill in that lesson plan for a particular teaching point. So our starting position is going to be, why do we plan lesson at all? There are a number of reasons why we need to plan a lesson. The first and foremost perhaps is that it's going to create a logical sequence for our lessons. If we didn't have a lesson plan, it is quite possible that we can go all over the place and it would become confusing for our students by having this lesson plan. What we have created is a structure that we can work from. So in effect, the lesson plan itself is a working document. Then we can refer it to at various times in a lesson. If anywhere we are not quite sure that we are supposed to be going next, we can just take a look at our plan and it tells us where we should be going. Another important reason for planning your lessons out is that it creates a record or document of what has actually been taught, and this can be very useful if wherever questions as to whether we have covered the syllabus in its details, then we have got this lesson plan that shows that it has been done. The final reason, main reason why we plan a lesson is that it can be used for someone to cover your lesson. For example, if you created your lesson plans for your next week and for some reason you can't get into work, and somebody else could use your lesson plan to make sure that your students don't lose their sequence of lesson at all. So these are some reasons of why we plan a lesson. What do we actually put onto that plan? Basically, there are two areas that we need to cover on our lesson plan in order for somebody else to be able to take that plan and adequately cover our lessons. Firstly, we need to put some general information about the whole class that is being taught. So, how many people are going to be there, and so on and so forth. And secondly, what should happen during that actual lesson? What does our lesson plan actually look like? So let's have a go at creating a lesson planning document. Thank you very much.